Against the flow. Against the flow. Love the snake. Against the flow.
Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to another brand new and exciting edition of Against the Flow. You are with me, kasama niyo ako, ang inyong host. My name is Jordan. Welcome aboard. Naniniwala ba kayo sa kasabihang health is wealth? Well, I guess it's the same thing. If you have mental wellness, then mental health is mental wealth. Hindi man naging kasing yaman mo yung iba dyan na may panggastos ng kung ano pambili, pero at least kaya natin payamanin yung ating mga isip. And today on the program, we want to encourage you to have a healthy mind, and I'm going to give away some practical tips on how to do that, okay? Just keep it here on ATF.
Against the flow.
This is Against the Flow, and pakigamit nyo lang yung this hashtag right here, ATF Mental. If you're gonna post anything on this episode, or please do, we encourage you so that we can find you and follow you back and repost if ever, okay? So this month, it's Mental Health Month or awareness. Did you know that? World Mental Health, where we would like to encourage especially our viewers to have a healthy mind. So, itong share ko, napaka-basic nito and practical. Anyone can do it. Okay, are you ready? Unang-una sa lahat, get enough rest. Diba? Parang ang hirap no? Yeah, kasi mundo natin ngayon, busy-busy yan na lahat. Sobrang active. But you gotta take time to make sure that you get enough sleep. 7 to 8 hours. Siguraduhin yung kumpletuhin nyo yun. And if not, you take a nap during the day or do something about it. Ako, aaminin ko, one of my struggles is to get a good night's sleep. My mind just runs, or I just have too much energy. So ang naging solution ko is to go out and spend that energy on something para at night I can be relaxed or faster in falling asleep. So yeah, a lot of people are grumpy, okay? Or they are also high blood. May kinalaman din yung iyong pagtutulog. And too much naman, they say that's also a sign of depression. If lagi ka naman natutulog, and nakakataba naman din yun. So babalance lang natin, okay? Not too much sleep, but make sure enough. Another thing you gotta do is you gotta eat properly, okay? So not just yung mga bagay na dapat mong iwasan, kasi kadalasan tayo ganun, hindi ko kakainin yung unhealthy. Ngayon, that leaves you to eat something else aside from the unhealthy, which is the healthy stuff. So ako, as I gotten older, I have to be more intentional on eating the fruits and veggies. Sabi ng wife ko, dapat daw maging colorful ang aming diet. Kaya kumakain kami ng, okay, bawal magitin yung brand, pero yung candy na may letra. Ayun. Okay, so anyways, make sure you get rid of the vices din, yung mga bisyo. Hindi nakakatulong yung mga yan. So, guys, if you want a healthy mind, you gotta have a healthy body.
Against the flow. Love the snake.
We're back here and Against the Flow, talking about how we could have better mental health and some practical tips that we're giving you. And you might already know this, but let this be a reminder sa iyo kung ginagawa mo nga ba ito. Napakasimple lang to, pero I've noticed that I myself sometimes, when I'm not doing very well up here, chances are one of these things kinakaligtaan ko. So wag mong kaligtaan. So the next thing you gotta do is get some exercise, okay? No, you don't have to be a bodybuilder para mag-exercise. Anyone can exercise. Walk, run, jog, bike. Ako, I prefer basketball, and also biking. And, you gotta find something that you can be passionate about para tuloy-tuloy to. Or go to the gym. Or what else? Get some Zumba or ano pa ba yung mga ginagawa. Basta anything that will get your body to generate sweat. Okay? That's gonna be very helpful, not just to your body, but to your head. Another thing you gotta do, here's another tip. You need to get some fresh air. Go out and get some sunlight. Sabi ng science, nakakatulong yun sa ating health. I mean, for instance, Inaz, or even me, when we have a phlegm or cough, did you know that it's helpful to go outside and get some sun because natutunawan daw tayo ng phlegm when we do that? But it's not just that. I mean, people are more in a good mood when you get some sunshine. Pero wag masyadong tirik ha. Yung umaga daw, mga 8 a.m., I mean, they do this with the babies, diba? When they're newborns. So don't stop just because you're not a newborn anymore. Now, here's the next tip, and this is why mahalaga yung sunlight, because ang nangyayari sa iba sa atin, we get too stuck with video games or binge watching on the television or dun sa mga app natin, kung anong pinapanood natin, or too much K-drama. And this prevents you from going out there. So be careful that you have too much time indoors and then you're not going out anymore. It's not healthy. You need that oxygen and sunlight to get into you, okay? So ilimit nyo lang ang social media, yung pang isa, social media distancing ang tinatawag ko. Kung masyado ng toxic ang iyong Twitter feed, Facebook, at ikaw masyadong apektado, or marami ka nang naaaway or maaway sa'yo, take some time off of that. It's gonna be good for your brain.
What's up, heart?
Against the flow.
This is Against the Flow, talking about how you can take better good care of your mental health. Here's another thing. You need to keep yourself busy. You see, kapag masyado kang idle, there's a saying that goes, the devil's hand, well, not the devil's hand, idle hands are the devil's playground. Well, ganun din siguro sa ating mga isipan. Kung nakabakante yan masyado or masyado kong tambay, si demonyo, kikilos yan kung ano nung ipapasok dyan. So it's important to keep yourself busy. Ako, my goal is to be so busy for God and doing things for Him that I have no time for the devil. I mean, even when he comes along and tempts me, I'm like, nope, not today, Satan. Not ever. Now, here's another thing that you got to do. You also got to, what's in our list? It says you got to be more grateful. A lot of us, lulungkot tayo kapag wala tayong mga latest na gadget or something na bago na nakikita mo sa mga friends mo. Siguro yan ang mahirap sa social media din. If you're on Instagram all the time, then you're tempted to believe that everything that you see there is perfect. I mean, like, people you follow, you think these guys are perfect, pero you don't know what's going on behind the scene. And so what happens to you is you try to pattern your life, and you're like, why does my life not look like theirs? And then you become more down. So stop comparing yourself to them, or maybe we compare our lives with their highlight reels. Kasi basically, that's what is on Instagram or what is on social media. Yung mga highlights ng mga tao. No one really posts about their lowlights. Get it? So another tip that you got to do is you got to learn to manage stress. Yes, it's an art. Some people, when problems come, it's like they don't know what to do anymore. Pag masyado kang nakasanayan mo yung sarap, pag dumating na yung hirap, hindi mo na alam ang gagawin. So maybe I should do another episode on managing stress, ano? But one thing I did learn is, when I was not a Christian, when I did not know the Lord, yung mga bagay na mga simple, malilit na problema, parang ang bigat-bigat. Pero ngayon na ako nasa Lord na, parang feeling ko mas lumaki yung mga problema ko sa buhay. Pero, ang difference is parang mas magaang na to. Kasi nga, binibigyan ka ng Lord ng lakas. Or, if di mo talaga kaya, siya yung nagbubuhat.
Hi, I'm Ashel and I go against the flow.
Love that's Against the Flow.
This is Against the Flow, talking about getting good mental wellness. How do you do that? Mahirap kasi nowadays talagang kung ano nung nagbombard sa isipan natin sa mga nakikita natin on our phones, when we're scrolling, a lot of negative news, toxic stuff. So what else can we do, mga practical? Ito, you need to build your community. Okay, you don't have to have 5,000 friends. You can just have 5 who are solid na talagang mahal ka. Alam nyo, mayroon ako nabasa lately na ang mga tunay na kaibigan daw ay yung mga kayang sabihin sa harapan mo yung mga pangit. Pero kapag nakatalikod ka, ang gaganda ng mga sinasabi sa iyo. Pero yung mga fake naman daw, puro magaganda yung sinasabi sa harap mo, pero pagtalikod mo naman kung ano nung pangit ang sinasabi, iwas ka sa mga ganon. So maybe you can unfriend even or downsize if you have people who are messing with your emotions and your mental and you're not doing well because of that. It may be good for you to unfollow, maybe not unfriend, but even unfollow if those things affect you too much, okay? So what else is on our list? Oh yeah, speaking of building your community, it says here that community is going to help save the day for anyone who is depressed, and not just any community, but gospel-centric community or people who also believe in the Lord. Kasi meron mga tao lumalapit sa mga hindi nakakilala sa Lord para humingi ng tulong. And then, kung ano nung mga payo or kung ano nung mga pinapagawa na hindi naman talaga nakakatulong. So, iwas din sa mga ganun, di ba? Another thing is you could help others. Okay? So, this will help you. When you're helping others, the Bible says that he who refreshes others will himself also be refreshed. So, sabi yun sa Bible, So, kung nagiging mas matulungin tayo sa iba, meron siyang health benefits din sa atin. Talagang you will realize that there's more out there. It's not about you. It's about going out there and showing love to others. It's not just me, me, me. Kasi pag masyado kang puro me, ayan, dyan ka malulungkot kapag bigla mo na lang iisipin, wala na nagmamahal sa akin. Ikaw, meron ka bang minamahal dyan sa out there? You know, the unlovable people who are forgotten, di ba? Now, here's the last tip, I guess, for the day. And that is, get help. Okay? If talagang sobrang bigat na, never isolate yourself. You need to find someone. You need to go and look for a kuya, an ate, a pastor. Even us here in ATF, give us a message and we will do what we can to help you out. You are never too weak to say, I need help.
Against the flow.
This is Against the Flow being brought to you by the Church of the Nazarene and this station. If you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. Can you please do us this quick favor and like nyo ang ating Facebook page, Against the Flow Media, if you haven't done it yet. But if you have, send us your comments, suggestions, your requests, paki-like lang and all that. You can also follow us on Twitter at Against the Flows. We've got email. We are againsttheflow@gmail.com. And our Instagram is Against the Flow TV. And these are our other social media stuff. Check it out.
Against the flow.
Let's wrap it up now. So, gusto niyo magkaroon ng good mental health? I like what the psalmist David said. He said that, may the meditations of my mind and my heart, may they be pleasing to you, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Maybe David or the psalmist is giving us the secret to good mental health. And that is by making sure that we are filled with good things. We are filled with things in our mind that will glorify God. Because I notice when it's things that are not glorifying to God, those things will be the things that get us down. Naintindihan niyo ba yun? The world will tell us, do more of what makes you happy. But we here in Against the Flow, we like to say, do more of what makes God happy. And you know what? I guess the secret to having a healthy body, a healthy mind, I mean, we've already been given natural medicine. Look what it says in Proverbs 17:22. It says, a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. So guys, have a cheerful heart. It's not going to be easy, but you know, the Bible says that the joy of the Lord is our strength. And when you are strong, grabe, yung happiness that will follow because you realize how blessed you are. Basta ako, susunod ako sa Lord. The way I see it, the more I follow the Lord, the more I'm okay up here. But when I'm distant, when I'm not doing well spiritually, that's when mentally I seem to be breaking down. So guys, come on. Kaya yan. Laban lang tayo. Kapit tayo sa Lord, okay? Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Jordan, reminding you that only dead fish swim with the current. So tara na. Let's go. Against the flow.
Kontra mi sa sug, kutok yang agos. Laban ako sa agos. I go
Against the flow.
sumugat ang agos.
Kontra sulod.